Hi everyone. For the longest time now I've been using one of these. If you haven't seen this before, I think it's quite a popular one. This is a very basic and your absolute bare average infrared remote for a PC. You can tell it's for a PC because it says mouse here, and you've got this convenient little thumb thing where you can control the mouse, and it's a little hard to get used to at first, but it's really good. Now the reason I got one of these is because I have a desktop, I have a G5, and you guys know that they don't have infrared, and I have a home theatre system, and my G5 is the centre of it all. And not being able to control it from your sofa with a remote is just stupid. So I bought this, and it was really cheap, and it came with one of these. It's a really simple USB to infrared receiver. And I loved it when I first got it. I thought it was really great. I just popped this in and, you know, hey presto, it started working. These are the buttons down here that you use for front row. I mean, you've got everything you need. Not all buttons are compatible with Mac, but I mean, you know, the bare essentials were. It was really, really good. And I like the feel of it. It's a really nice remote. But unfortunately, guys, some things happened along the way and it stopped working. I don't think it's the remote that's at fault here, because I tried changing the batteries. These are brand new batteries. I tried changing them twice for two different brands of batteries, sorry, and still no luck. And when I press every button, the little LED up here still illuminates. So something tells me that this remote is still working. I think this is the problem. So I went looking around online and I couldn't find any of these, just these. Well, I could find them, but nothing said anything about Mac. And I know pretty much Mac will work with, you know, any USB device, but I didn't want to take the risk because at the end of the day, it's only about a £5, but you're still losing a £5, you know. So what I did, you could say, why didn't I just buy the same remote again? Well, if it's conked out once, it's highly likely to conk out again. So what I did, I just bought a brand new remote. Now, as you can see from the packaging, it isn't as nice at all. But what I'm hoping is I can use this with this remote, because hopefully it'll just work because it's, you know, infrared. And if this remote ever, you know, because I drop remotes and that all the time, if that ever breaks, I've always got this as a backup. So this is just a very simple video and we're going to see if this works. So we'll rip this open. This is brand new, guys. Expect to pay about £10 for one of these. It's just a very simple PC remote, and it did say that it was compatible with Mac, which is always a bonus. Now here's the remote. It feels very cheap compared to the other one. It's extremely thin. The mouse thing, however, feels quite nice. It's got a little thing up here for the mouse. Just going to check you're in frame. Yeah, you can pretty much see everything. Got a little thing up here for the mouse. Nothing too fancy, but you know, it's there. Looks like you've got this little tab under here to activate it so that it works works when you put batteries in it and all that stuff. So yeah, there's that remote. And here's what we're interested in. This is the USB receiver, which I must admit, I'm not too keen on this sort of pull-out design. I've never been a fan of these kind of things, but I mean, I guess you don't have a choice. Now what I'm going to do, guys, quite simply, is plug this in and see if it works with this remote. So we're going to put this stuff out the equation for now, and we're just going to see what it does. I'm really hoping for the best. So guys, I have my little infrared receiver plugged into the monitor temporarily, and there's the receiver sitting on top of my hard drive. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move you over to my display and we'll see what we've got going. So I don't know how well you can see this, guys. Here's my mouse. Hopefully you can see it moving on the top of screen. It's right on the top left hand side at the moment. I'm controlling this with my mouse on my normal computer mouse. Now here's my old remote, and I'm having doubts as to whether this will work with the new receiver. So let's try and move around the mouse with this remote. And it's not working. Okay, so this one doesn't work. We'll see if we can figure something out. Here's the new remote, guys. We'll see if this one works. Yep, you can see very clearly that this one is working just fine. So what we'll do now is another quick test. The software that I use on my Mac is Front Row, and let's just see. Yeah, this remote works with Front Row. Okay, it couldn't be easier. Here's Front Row working perfectly, guys. with this remote, and it's not too bad. It's working pretty well. I do like it. Where's the back button? Exit. There you go. Okay guys, so this one's working. Let's give this one another go with front row. This one isn't working. Okay guys, so looks like I'm putting this one away in the drawer, and I have no problems with using this one. At the end of the day, it's the functionality, not whether it looks cool or not. So that's just a very quick video, guys. If this conks out, then I am going to give up with stupid cheap remotes from Hong Kong, and I'm going to buy a decent Logitech remote or something, because I know they make nice ones for the Mac. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.